My last relationship definitely taught me, like, when somebody show you who they are, believe the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time, you have to believe them.
I think Lil Baby is bisexual. I was sucking his, and I started going down. And yeah, he didn't stop me. He put his legs back to
Did
him.
Jayda Waya just confirm the rumor that's been chasing Lil Baby for years? Because if you've been paying attention, the internet thinks she might have slipped up in a way that can't be taken back. One comment, one breadcrumb, and suddenly, fans are connecting dots between Lil Baby, billionaires, NBA stars, and a string of rumors that just won't die down. This isn't the kind of gossip that disappears overnight either. We're talking about explosive theories, viral receipts, and questionable moments that fans have been holding on to like puzzle pieces. And now, thanks to Jada, it feels like the whole picture is finally starting to come together.
I would say my last relationship definitely taught me, like, when somebody show you who they are, believe the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time, you have to believe them. No matter how much, like, time really don't heal.
I don't know.
Time do not heal. That person gonna always be them.
Time only heals if a person is, like, mentally there with it, you know? Like, time don't heal if it's two people on.
But here's the thing. Once you dive into the details, it stops looking like just one slip-up. Instead, it starts to feel like a timeline, a chain of events that goes way deeper than most people realize. So buckle up, because this story has everything. Shocking gifts, controversial photos, leaked clips, and claims from people who say they've seen a side of Lil Baby the public wasn't supposed to know about. But before we jump into the most outrageous rumors, let's start with the moment Jada accidentally lit the match and got the internet talking. Jada didn't come out and name names, but sometimes you don't need to. A subtle comment can be louder than a confession, and that's exactly what happened here. While talking about giving her relationship with Lil Baby another shot, she dropped a line that made fans stop in their tracks. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them the 6th, 7th, 8th time. That wasn't just heartbreak talking. It sounded like a decision had already been made, like she knew something the rest of us didn't.
You're gonna get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You too. You too. Drunken hugs are coming tonight.
And almost instantly, fans began tying her words back to an infamous photo from Michael Rubin's white party. It wasn't just any party snapshot either. To some, it looked like proof, a visual cue confirming what the rumor mill had been churning out for months. And once Jada dropped breadcrumb, people didn't waste any time digging up the receipts. They went straight to that picture, circling faces, analyzing body language, and using it as the starting point for a theory that's only gotten bigger with time. And that's the thing about the internet. Once people feel like they've cracked the code, they don't let go. But as wild as that photo was, it was just the beginning. If you were online when that white party photo hit, you already know the chaos it caused. Lil Baby front and center, Michael Rubin right beside him, and the kind of body language that fans immediately labeled as too close for comfort. It wasn't just a group picture. People pointed out the smiles, the angle, the way it looked like they were moving as one. Screenshots flew across Twitter and Instagram faster than a TMZ headline. And then 50 Cent reposted it with a caption that basically said, "What's really going on here?" That's when things went nuclear. To fans who already had their suspicions, this wasn't just a funny party picture. It was the confirmation they'd been waiting for. And when Lil Baby tried to shut it down, saying they were just play wrestling and it was nothing serious, people didn't buy it. Because once an image goes viral with a story attached, the truth almost doesn't matter. And instead of calming things down, his explanation only gave fans more reason to dig deeper. Because if that photo was just innocent fun, why did it feel like more and more coincidences kept stacking up between Baby and Rubin? The photo was the spark, but what came after kept the fire alive. Lil Baby has never shied away from talking about his wins and losses, but even his fans weren't ready for what he admitted about gambling. In less than 2 days, he lost nearly $9 million. That's the kind of money that could destroy most people's lives. And even for a superstar, it's a heavy hit. But here's where things got interesting. When it got that bad, it wasn't a manager, a label rep, or family member who stepped in. It was Michael Rubin. According to Baby, Rubin personally reached out to casinos and got him banned, making it impossible for him to keep betting. To some people, that's the definition of loyalty, a friend stepping in to save you from yourself. But for fans who already believed there was something deeper going on, it raised eyebrows. Because this wasn't just casual advice or a friendly warning. This was a billionaire personally blocking access and pulling strings to control a situation. That level of intervention made people wonder if Rubin wasn't just a friend, but someone protecting an investment or something more. And whether you believe that or not, the story added a whole new layer to the theory. Because if Rubin really was just a friend, why did it feel like he kept showing up in the most personal, high-stakes moments of Baby's life? And it wouldn't be the last time. For years, one of Lil Baby's trademarks was the fact that he had 0 tattoos. In a world where ink is practically mandatory for rappers, he stood out. He explained it himself. Staying clean-cut meant he could move through business circles without people stereotyping him. It was part of his brand. So when fans spotted his very first tattoo, it made headlines instantly. But it wasn't just the fact that he finally got ink. It was where he got it. Right on his inner thighs. Nobody saw that coming, and the internet lit up with questions. Why there? What did it mean? And then came the performance that made things even messier. Baby hit the stage in shorts, a tank top, and a pink belt, pulling his shorts up just enough to flash the tattoos. Fans grabbed the clips, zoomed in, and reposted with captions that weren't subtle at all. Some brushed it off as him showing off new ink, but others tied it directly into the DL rumors that had already been building. And when Baby went on record saying he had proof the white party hug was harmless, but never released the footage, it only gave people more ammunition. Because online, when you say you've got evidence but refuse to show it, fans assume it doesn't exist. Instead of shutting down the rumors, the tattoos and his frustration gave them a whole new life. And if that wasn't enough, the friendship with James Harden made things even more complicated. For years, Lil Baby and James Harden have been almost inseparable. Courtside seats, traveling together. Showing up at big events side by side, fans started joking that they moved like a package deal. But the moment that really turned heads was Harden's birthday gift back in 2020. He pulled up with a Prada duffel bag stuffed with $100,000 in cash, a Richard Mille watch worth more than some people's houses, and a box of honey buns. The video of Baby opening it went everywhere. For some, it was just a flex, 2 rich friends having fun. But the internet doesn't stop at surface-level explanations. The honey bun became an inside joke with a double. But looking back, fans folded it right into the pattern. Another major headline, another messy situation, and once again, Harden was right there in the middle of it. To people already convinced by the rumors, it wasn't just bad luck. It was more proof that where there's smoke, there's fire. And it didn't stop at Harden either. Over time, whispers spread about other artists, with names like Juice WRLD thrown into the conversation. Nothing confirmed, no proof. But by then, the internet didn't need evidence. They had enough breadcrumbs to build an entire narrative. And the next wave of rumors made it even worse. If the story wasn't messy enough, the alleged leaked tape pushed it to another level. A clip started circulating online, showing someone who looked like Lil Baby in a compromising situation with another man. The internet ran with it, and Baby had no choice but to respond. He hopped on social media, calling it fake and saying people were desperate for clout. His exact words, "Ain't no mystery in my history. Stop using my name when y'all get bored." But instead of shutting things down, his denial only added fuel. Because once something goes viral, even if it's fake, people remember the rumor longer than the truth. And then came the interview with Instagram model Teresa Lavi, who claimed she had personal encounters with Baby that made her think he wasn't fully straight. She didn't bring receipts, but her story was detailed enough to keep gossip blogs buzzing. She painted a picture of late-night meetups, strange behavior, and moments that left her questioning what he was really into. Whether you believe her or not, the timing couldn't have been worse. The internet already had its theory, and her claims became another puzzle piece. Through all of it, Jada stayed quiet. No confirmations, no denials. Just business as usual, co-parenting, and keeping her public image clean. And to many fans, that silence was louder than words. So here's where we land. Jada drops a breadcrumb. Fans connect it to the white party photo. Rubin steps in during Baby's gambling spiral. Tattoos spark questions. Harden's honey bun gift goes viral. Paris turns into handcuffs. And leaked tapes with wild claims push the story into chaos. Each piece by itself might not mean much, but together, they've created one of the most persistent rumor cycles in hip-hop. And whether you believe any of it or not, the fact remains. These stories follow Lil Baby everywhere he goes. Maybe the real question isn't whether the rumors are true, but why they never seem to go away. Because every time he clears one up, another headline takes its place. And at this point, it feels less like coincidence and more like a pattern. So what's the next chapter in this story? Only time will tell. But if history has taught us anything, the internet won't stop digging until they feel like they've found a truth.